It's been a beautiful thing for me. We're gonna end. We got time for one more, and this is a song that I wrote for my dad. So there's this really iconic picture of Dwayne and Barry out behind a venue, and they're just kind of leaning back on this wrought iron railing, and there's this brick wall behind them. And Dwayne passed away 6 months before I was born. Barry passed away about 6 months after I was born. So I never really knew them, but I feel like I know them like I know my own family. And then somebody took that picture after Dad passed away, and they took a picture of him and they put him on that brick wall. And that was when it really hit me that my father was like he's always gonna be here. Or he's always there, but he's never gonna be here. So I had this idea for a song called Always There But Never Here. And I had it in my head for a while, and then we lost Kofi. And I went up to Kofi's memorial service. I was honored to be able to be there, and on my way home, I stopped by Rose Hill and hung out with my dad for a while. And if you guys have ever been there, when you're facing their site, there's this hill up on the left-hand side with this big tree right at the top of the hill. And I sat underneath that tree and wrote this song. So I'm honored to be able to end tonight with this song for my dad in honor of the Butch Trucks Legacy Foundation and Music Masters Collective. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tales from ones they left behind, and images of smoky rooms and yellowed black and white. The titans of my early years, whose thrones were on the stage, were as present as my father's love, but only on the page. Always there, but never here. As constant as a beating heart, but as fleeting as my tears. The legends of my childhood are forever set in tone. Why is it I'm singing here alone? Images of riverbanks and quests through Middle-earth, train tracks and graveyards in the town of my birth. Immortal youth, or so it seemed, they're the ones who kept the pace. Yet I never felt their breath, and I never touched their face. He spent his life up on the mountain, weaving tapestries of heroes from the road. Now he's with them
this road.